Welcome everybody today for our third class of Sahaja Yoga meditation. So today we are going, as usual, we are going to start with a guided meditation. And after we are going to learn a little bit about how can we feel our Sahaja system on our palms, our fingertips, how these vibrations work, how the Kundalini energy work. And for that, we are going to listen to Shri Mataji's speech. And after this speech, we are going to learn a new technique that can help us during our meditation. So let's start. Let's see. Okay, let's start raising our Kundalini and give us the button of protection. If you still don't remember how to do, it's fine. You can do with your eyes open and just follow me, okay? But if you already know, if you remember, you can also close your eyes and do it. Remember, we use both hands, and the right hand that does the motion, the circle motion around the left hand. So let's start. We raise our Kundalini. 1. Second time, we bring our energy. Pay attention on your hands, on your palms. 2 knots. Third time, we raise our energy to the top of our head again. Here we give it 3 knots. So we raise our energy from the bottom of our spine to the top of our head. This is help us to put our attention inside. And now we give us the protection with the right hand. We go like an arch movement from the top of our head and coming back. This is 1. We do this 7 times, 1 for each chakra. So let's start again. 1, 2, put your attention inside. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this, when you do this movement, raise our energy to the top of our head, this helps not only our attention go inside, but also the Kundalini rise, because our hands in Sahaja meditation, it's very important. We don't need to think, but our hands express our desire and our action. So we are going to do now our meditation. I'm going to guide you through this process, and it's pretty simple meditation. You keep your back straight, because through our central channel, the Kundalini rise, so it helps. Keep both hands open on your lap, but in a relaxed way. We close our eyes. We can take a slowly deep breath. Inhale. Hold it for a little bit. Exhale. Inhale again the air. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe out. Let's do this one more time. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Now with your right hand, massage your scalp on the top of your head, clockwise direction. And for the whole meditation, You just try to keep your attention on the top of your head. This is above the mind level, physical level. So it helps you to be in thoughtless, no thoughts. You can bring back your right hand to your lap. And now to start our meditation, we can just put your right hand towards the Mother Earth. If you are sitting on the floor, if you are sitting on a chair, we just touch the Mother Earth with your feet without shoes. And keep your left hand open on your lap. Our left hand, the left side of our body, where is located the left channel in our subtle system. These help us to balance our emotions and the desire for any action that we need to do. So it's very important to balance our left side so you can be in the central channel, the present, the joy, and not involved with our emotions. So here we can ask Mother Kundalini, this energy within us, Mother Kundalini, please help me to balance my left channel, to balance the emotions. Just keep your attention on your left palm and observe for a while. Mother Kundalini, please balance my left channel, my emotion. Please remove any thought that bring me to the past. Keep me in the present. Keep breathing. And if it's possible, do not engage with any thoughts. Let them come and they will also go. Now bring your right hand again to your lap, and your left hand, we are going to raise it, facing backwards, and that's how we balance our right channel. That's expressions of the future, the planning, and most of us, we just use this channel a lot for working and necessary thinking also. So please here, put your attention on your right palm, your right hand, and here the element that helps us to balance this channel is the ether element. The left channel is the earth, but the right channel is the ether element. Mother Kundalini, please purify my right channel. Please establish my attention on my spirit, on my true self. Just keep breathing slowly. Please bring your left hand to your lap. And again, bring your attention to the top of your head. Even if you still do not feel the vibrations on your fingertips or palm or on the top of your head, that's completely fine. It will happen eventually, and that's something spontaneous. You don't need to worry about. You can continue this meditation in silence for a few more minutes while you can listen to a music. You can open your eyes. And before we continue, I will request all of you to raise your hands on your heart level. And once again, close your eyes and please bring your attention to your hands. You may put your attention on your left hand, after your right hand, or do the opposite, doesn't matter. But just do this small exercise to get familiar with your own vibrations, because that is what guides us through the meditation. You can also, open your eyes, you can also do like friction with your hands, a massage. And again, keep it open and put your attention there. Okay. So I would like to ask if any of you would like to share if you can feel something on your fingertips, or on the palm. Perhaps we can ask Kaushalya, would you like to share?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you, so today I felt cool on the head.
Okay. Great.
Can you, so on the hands, it was on the left side less, little bit warm, but on the right side cool.
Okay. Okay. Who else would like to share? Sonia or Archana? Sonia, go ahead.
Hi.
Hello.
For me, I felt like I felt a lot of sort of heaviness, a weight.
Okay. In a particular hand or both hands?
I think probably more my left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will share also what I felt. I felt these little pinky ones in both hands.
Mm-hmm.
So it's completely normal that we feel a warm or a tingling on our palms. Because when the Kundalini rise, if you look at the chart, you see the location of Kundalini, it's above the first chakra that we call Muladhara chakra. Mm-hmm. So the Kundalini will rise to the top of our head. And that's the reason we request all of you to massage the top of your head so your attention easier stay there. Much easier if you just don't use the hand. So it helps. So the Kundalini, when she's going up, she may feel any kind of blockage in our Sahaja system, in our chakras. Mm-hmm. And this happens often because in fact, we have just learned so far how to interact to the outside world, but not how to understand what's going inside. Mm-hmm. So you may have kind of imbalance, and this can be pretty much like physical level or in a subtle level. Sometimes we may feel insecure, sometimes we are under pressure, we may feel stressed. Sometimes we have difficulty and forgive someone, or our mind just gets struggling with whatever you're doing on our job, and sometimes we can even not sleep. Mm-hmm. So all these little things, that what we call unbalance. And once this Mother Kundalini rise, she will find it. And the Kundalini rotates in a clockwise direction. as everything in nature. If you look at the water rotates in clockwise direction. That is the movement the Kundalini does. And once you feel a warm feeling, it means that she found something and she's just trying energetically, she's trying to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, if you persist in your meditation, if you keep doing, your attention will get more strong to the Mother Kundalini, and you will start feeling that warm feeling transforming in a cool vibration. The goal is to feel cool, but we are human beings. We interact, we work, we do many things, and it's normal. So we can, any other question? If you can look at this chakra, remember, if you feel more, it's more heavy, your left side, it means that you need to pay attention a little bit more on your left. That means when you're doing your meditation, you can keep your left hand open towards the picture or towards a flame, candle, the flame of the candle, because the light element helps to balance our emotions. And the right hand, you can keep into the Mother Earth, and just put your attention on the top of your head and let the Kundalini work on your left channel. Okay?
So is that kind of like a clearing?
Yes, exactly. It's the same way that we take shower, we brush our teeth. We need to do this clearing every day because we do accumulate things.
I see.
And if you do not balance ourselves every day, it can come to a point that you can have a disease or just an emotional outbreak or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at these hands, you see it has colors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you understand what's going on in a particular chakra. Because the chakra, it's the energy plexus in your body.
Mm-hmm.
And around that chakra, we have the organs. So pretty much, if the energy is not balanced in that particular point, all the chakras around may get affected because whatever is the energy that's going to feed them to work proper, that you have an obstruction. So when you look at our Sahaja system, it's 7 chakras. Each chakra will be expressed in one fingertip.
Okay.
So let's suppose my whole left side, when I meditate, I will pay attention on my left hand. And my right side, my right channel, the future, I'm going to pay attention on my right hand. So in general, my left side, you look after my emotions and mental, physical problems, not physical, but in the sense like emotional problems.
Mm-hmm.
And my right side, you to be more my mental activity for the future or my physical body. So if you see, let's take an example, number 2. Number 2, it's a yellow color, it's in the thumb, and that is our second chakra. That's the reason it's number 2. You see, it's 1, 2, 7.
Mm-hmm.
So the second chakra, it's a little bit below the belly button
Mm-hmm.
and above the Kundalini. And if you pay attention, our right channel, it starts from that. And that right channel and the second chakra, if your liver, that's pretty much in this area in our body, if your liver is running too hot, if you're thinking too much, if you're working too much, you will feel heat come from your right hand. And you just need to cool down it, and we have different techniques to support. Okay? But the technique is something to give that extra help, nothing substitute the meditation. Usually when you do the technique, we sit in the meditation, we meditate for a few minutes just to get attention inside, and we have that particular technique to help to clearing that particular chakra. And after that, we continue the meditation, because once your chakra is purified or a little bit less heaviness is going to it, the vibrations start to feed it, start to nourish. So before we go to the slides, I said before, our hands are very important, not only because that's how we decode our such a system, but that it's help us to balance. We don't need to think, we just need to use your hands. So as I said before, number four. Number four is the heart chakra. It's here. We have on the left side, we say we have a left heart, a central heart, and a right heart. And this is something that we are going to learn further. What are the qualities and what that can happen if it's unbalanced. But to use our vibrations, we can just use our hand. And let's suppose I'm feeling my left pinky, it's my left heart. So I can just place my hand over there and bring my attention to my heart. That's very helpful. And once there, we can just say, please, Mother Kundalini, help this chakra to get balanced. Even if you do not know the name, if you do not know what is the quality, doesn't matter, because with your hand, you bring your attention there and that's enough. Or another thing that we can do also, is use our hand to rotate. As I said, this energy rotates clockwise direction. So when you rotate in front of your chakra, what you are doing in a very natural way is just ask for the help of this energy to keep rotating, to rotate and purify that chakra. So it's a very good technique that Sri Mataji taught us that is so helpful. We don't need to think about why is that. We don't need to think what's the solution. We just rotate our hands and we do this so naturally, so spontaneously. Okay?
Do you rotate the hands over all the chakras, or?
You can do. If you are in your meditation and you feel that different chakras, according to the fingertips, they are getting unbalanced, you can do. You can rotate on the right, any chakra on the right side, any chakra on your left side, and any chakra on your central channel. Okay. They are 7, but they are 7 on the left, 7 on the center, 7 on the right. The name of the chakra is the same, but the quality is different.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Do you understand what is the clockwise? Because sometimes I'm opposite in the camera with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go left, right, left, opposite, I guess. Are you turn like this, like you? We do like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we are the clock, and then we rotate our hand in front of us like the clock handle, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I will turn off my camera so you can start listening to the video. Sound?
When we are seeking the truth, we must know what we have to seek, what we have to have. There are all kinds of shops around where they talk of giving you the truth. But first of all, we must know what you have to achieve, what you have to get if you are seeking the truth. Many great saints, Sufis, poets have mentioned about it, that you have to seek your spirit. You have to become spiritual. But nobody has been able to achieve that. Maybe the circumstances were not like that. Little loud should be made. Now, when we talk of truth, we have to know that the truth is very simple to understand. First, we must know the instrument of truth. That is, you are not this body, this mind, these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts, but you are the pure spirit. You are the pure spirit. And that has to happen to you, that you become the spirit. As our heritage has been, very sadly, we are carrying out many qualities, instincts of the animal stage. And that's why we find in people having jealousies, oppression, aggression, all kinds of horrifying things. Also, the worst part is that man can think. And in his awareness, in his thinking, he can also justify through his rationality to whatever he's doing. So it's a blind end. Once you start justifying to whatever you are doing, it's a blind end. But there is no way through mental exercise that you can clear out all these things. You must know that your Creator has already looked after your self-realization. He has already made arrangements within you to give you your self-knowledge. So far, you do not know yourself. That's the main thing. They have said, know thyself. How? How do we know ourselves? We don't know what we have. We know about others, but about ourselves, we don't know. And whatever we know about others is also very superficial. So now within us is placed, as I have shown you, the power of Kundalini. It's called Kundal because it is in 3.5 coils. And it's a feminine power. She is your individual mother. Everyone has an individual mother. And she has tape recorded all about your mistakes, about what you want, what are your aspirations. Everything this mother has recorded within herself. Now she's just waiting for the second birth. Because it is your own power, you have to get it. Sahaja means Saha means with and Jai is born. Born with you is the right, is a birthright. That you get this yoga means the union with the divine power. Now when I say there is divine power all around us, and it does all the living work, we have to just know that there is a power. And everybody has called it by different names. Somebody has called it Roop. Somebody has called it Param Chaitanya. Somebody has called it the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. All this has been on, but people don't know where is that power. It is all over, which does all the living work. You see the beautiful flowers here around. Now we never even think how these flowers were created by Mother Earth so beautifully, so differently, and how she has put such a beautiful show of her kindness, of her patience, of her love. Apart from that, if you ask a doctor, who is the one who runs your heart? He'll say it's the autonomous nervous system. Ask the question, who is this auto? He can't answer. They're honest, I must say they're honest. This is what we have to know. That all this work, living work is done without any one of our efforts, effortlessly, and who does that work? So this all-pervading power of divine love, which you can call by any name, is around us. And it works out everything for us. This power knows everything about us. Also, it looks after us. It guides us. It thinks it organizes. But above all, this power loves you. It's nothing but love and compassion. People have never known that they are loved by this all pervading power. And when you start doing something against yourself, which is not love for yourself, then she punishes you in a way to guide you to the proper side. Now, this power is surrounding us all through. But when we talk of the ascent of the Kundalini, it passes through 6 centers. You have seen that. The red one is the lowest one, we can call it the first of the 7, is the power there to protect our morality, to protect the Mother Kundalini. When this power rises, she passes through 6 centers. And these 6 centers she enlightens. With that enlightenment, we get so many benefits. Because these centers are responsible for our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual being. Now, imagine this power passes through this. And this is the last breakthrough of our evolution. You have come to the human awareness. I've already told you what is our heritage is. No use condemning people, no use condemning others or ourselves. But it is the heritage you have got. And this heritage that you have got troubles you, troubles the whole world. So now you have to become a personality which is absolutely spiritual, which is superhuman being, you can call it. When this Kundalini rises, she gives you such a lot of powers. First, as you must have told, I have told them what are the benefits of the chakras now. Yeah. He has already told you that these benefits manifest within us, and we see that we become a very special personality. But the best part of it, when you are connected to this all-pervading power, you know pure knowledge. Einstein has said about it. Einstein has said that if you go beyond the mind, there is an area called torsion area. And if you can somehow or other touch that torsion area, then you get absolute knowledge. He himself was tired of finding out the theory of relativity. And he was sitting in his garden after all that efforts he had put in his laboratory. And suddenly he says, I was playing with the soap bubbles. And from somewhere unknown, this theory of relativity dawned upon. He calls that unknown place as torsion area. This torsion area we all can touch. By that you get pure knowledge. Whatever you know can be verified by scientific method. Science is just a knowledge from the torsion area that people try to find out, and when they find out, we think it's a very research. There's no research. It all comes from that area, which is pure knowledge, absolute knowledge. Our knowledge is not absolute. But when you become, I should say, a Sahaja yogi, you can feel on your fingertips what's wrong with your centers, what's wrong with the centers of others. Because you also become collectively conscious. You become collective. Now, can you imagine if we all know that we are part and parcel of one great personality? How can we fight? With whom to fight? Who is the other? This finger doesn't fight with another finger, does it? Because it is aware that they are part and parcel of one body. That's what happens to you. You become collective. And once you are collective, your knowledge of collective is also great. First of all, you know about your centers and you know about the centers of others. If you can correct your centers, you can correct the centers of others also. This is something, such a power you have. Thus, you can get rid of your diseases easily. You can get rid of your imbalances. You can get rid of your schizophrenia and all those things. So many things you can get rid of. And we have definitely found out that it works. It does work. You can know yourself what's wrong with yourself and what's wrong with others. Then you don't condemn yourself, but you correct yourself. And once you correct yourself, you become a master. You become a master and you can correct others also.
All right. So let's see what is next. Next is foot soak technique. So this is one of the techniques that we use to clear mostly our right channel, but we can use it also to clear our left channel, just to bring our channels in balance. This is very effective technique, and it is very simple. If you know the medical science, they also prefer they teach this technique that we already do in Sahaja Yoga meditation. So how we do is we get a tub for foot soak bowl where we put our feet. So get this handy and then put water till our ankle, fill it with that much water and put one handful of salt, and then keep a paper towel or a cloth with you, so that you can rinse afterwards and then dry your feet, and a jug of water, plain water, for washing our feet. So just sit in the salt water for some time. Maybe start with 5-10 minutes, just in the meditative state, both palms open, and you can put your feet inside and just meditate. You can, as per your how you're feeling on your both hands. If you need to clear your left channel or right channel, as Carolina guided us in the beginning, we can use that and just sit quietly 5-10 minutes and let this kundalini work for us. So it is very good if we can do it every night before going to bed. Just see it how it helps you, just for a week or two, and then you'll come to know how beneficial it is. And once we are done, just flush this water in the toilet, rinse the tub, and then sit for another 5-10 minutes, because foot soak is just a way of to help us to bring our attention inside. Once this is done, we should meditate for another 5-10 minutes, and then you'll see that that night you will have a good sleep, sound sleep, and you will wake up fresh in the next morning. So this is foot soak. It's a very simple technique. Do try it and then let us know how you feel. Okay, so regarding this, do you have any question, Sonia? A foot soak technique? Anything that you would like to know?
Sonia, you're mute. Just unmute yourself, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just wondering, can you use Epsom salt or?
Yeah, you can use that.
Okay.
Epsom salt or sea salt.
Okay.
Anything is fine. Yeah, just yeah,
Okay,
just a
thank you.
handful of it. Yeah, and just put in a water and sit in the water for some time, and then once it is done, just throw it in the toilet and sit for in meditation for 5-10 minutes more, and then you will see that it will help you to really go into that meditative state easily and quickly. So you will get the indication yourself. So okay, so this is their foot soak, and the last thing, like what Carolina in the beginning mentioned, how to raise. So we can do it together.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can follow the chart or slide, or you can just. So we will raise with our left hand. We will raise our left hand and right hand around our left hand, and then we'll tie a knot on top of her head one time. Yeah. Second time, we'll do the same. Move our right hand around our left hand. And now on the top, we will tie 2 knots. This is for second channel. And for third channel, we'll tie 3 knots on top of her head. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. And after that, we'll just do the protection thing. It's called bandhan around us. 7 times for our 7 subtle centers. So from left to right and right to left is 1. So we'll go back and forth is 1 cycle. So we have to do it 7 times. With full attention, try to keep your attention on top of your head when you do that. And so this is raising of Kundalini and King Bandhan. We do it before starting our meditation and at the end of our meditation. And this one, you must be aware of this one, how to meditate at home. So we also, I'm not sure, Sonia, if you got the podcast recording for how you can meditate at home. If you have
No.
provided your, no? Okay.
I didn't get
So
that.
can you, sorry?
No, I didn't get that.
Okay, so if you can ping your email address, then
Okay.
after the session I'll ask, and then we can share that podcast recording on how to meditate. So you can, it is just instruction, simple instruction, how we can meditate at home, and then you can follow it. It's
Okay.
just 10 minutes of slide recording. So just follow it, and every day that will help you.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you can message me in the chat or
Okay.
yeah. So
I just want to say one thing. The tub that you use for your foot soap, Sonia, keep it just for that.
right,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's right. Okay, so before we end today's our session, let's do a small meditation one more time. Okay, and then we'll close our session for today.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's close our eyes. Sit comfortably, keeping both our palms open wide on our laps. Try to keep your back straight. And if you're sitting on chair, make sure your feet is touching Mother Earth. Just to bring our attention inside, we can start with few deep breaths. We can take a deep breath. Inhale, hold our breath, and then breathe out. And then we can continue to breathe normally. Now let's bring our right hand on the left side of our heart. You can apply gentle pressure with your palm just to bring your attention there. And here we will request to our Kundalini energy, to our motherly energy, Mother Kundalini, please let me feel the joy of my spirit. Let's ask from our heart, very humbly, Mother Kundalini, please let me feel the peace of my spirit. Let my attention shine I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm not these thoughts or emotions, but I am a pure spirit. Now let's place our right hand on our forehead, and here, very honestly, we will say, Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone, including myself. You have to be honest with us from our heart. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Mother Kundalini, please take me beyond my thoughts, beyond my mind, beyond my plannings. Please give me thoughtless awareness. Now let's place our right hand on top of our head. Apply gentle pressure there. And here, let's request from our hearts. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. Please establish my strong connection with the all-pervading power. Please connect me with the whole. We can relax our hand back into our lap and we'll keep our attention on top of our head and just we'll meditate for some time. If there are any thoughts that are still bothering us, we can always say, not now, not now. Right now, I just want to meditate. I just want to enjoy my present moment. And we'll bring our attention on top of our head. just observe your state, how you're feeling on top of your head or on both your palms. Keeping your attention on top of your head. Whenever we are ready, we can slowly open our eyes. So that is all for today. If you have any question, please let us know. Or you would like to share how you felt at the end, that would be good.
I just wanted to say thank you so much. That was very refreshing and very helpful.
Okay, that's good. Very good to hear that. Yeah. Also, I
Thank
would
you, Sonia.
request your email address if you can send. I'm not sure if any of us have it.
How do I go about sending that?
So what's that?
How do I send the email
Oh,
address?
in the Zoom chat, you see there's a button chat next to.
Okay, I see it here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
can just click it and
I'll just
yeah.
put my.
And we'll make sure that you get the podcast recording so that you can meditate every day with that.
Are there any like centers in the Bay Area?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And are
We
they
do.
closed at the moment or?
Yes, they're
Yeah.
closed. That's why we
Okay.
are having online classes. So once everything is back to normal, we'll
Yeah.
be starting it back. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll notify you about that. Yeah.
Okay.
And we also, I'm sorry. Can we also join the other sessions which are held every day?
Yeah. So we'll be sending all the information, Sonia, to you through this email that you have provided. Thanks for providing us.
Thank
And
you.
then just feel free to join as many sessions as you can.
Okay.
And that will definitely help you to achieve that thoughtless state.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.